Biblical elements and methods of effective praying. What is necessary for effective prayer? A. We must genuinely praise and adore God, not just in words or songs, but in the way we live. Our lives must truly reflect our love for God and bring honor to Him. Psalms 150, Acts 2:47, Romans 15:11. B. Closely related and equally important to praise is thanksgiving to God. That is constantly expressing gratitude for who He is and all that He has provided. Psalms 104, Matthew 11:25-26, Philippians 4:6. C. Sincerely confessing, i.e. admitting with the intention of turning away from any sin we know in our lives is vital to faithful prayer. James 5:15-16, Psalm 51, Luke 18:13, 1 John 1:9. D. God also instructs us not to hesitate to ask for what we need. James reminds us that we often do not receive the things we want because we do not ask, and we ask with the wrong motives. James 4:2-3, Psalms 27:7-12, Matthew 7:7-11, and Philippians 4:6 again. And E. And we must pray with passion for others. Numbers 14:13-19, Psalms 122:6-9, Luke 22:31-32, and 23 and 34. That was a lot, but what do we see here? This article makes it very clear that what is necessary for effective prayer is praise and adoration, thankfulness, confession, asking, and intercession. And what's even crazier is we technically already talked about all this. You're asking me when, but first let me go ahead and introduce myself to those who may be new here. Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever the Holy Spirit brings us across your timeline. My name is Michael, and welcome to Ongoing Gospel Seekers. We've been studying an article in my Bible titled Effective Prayer. And effective prayer, our definition is continual communication with God in our lives. We have now reached the final section of the article, but you better believe I'm about to drag this out. And frankly, I promise it's not my fault. It's definitely the article's fault. But our last section is biblical elements and methods of effective prayer. And our first subsection in this is what is necessary for effective prayer. So let's start breaking it down because, like I said, reading through that paragraph was very quick and they put a lot of information in there. And I already asked the question, well, when did we talk about this? Well, it's simple. It was here. So here's what He revealed to me about the Lord's Prayer. Acknowledge who you are praying to. Submit to the idea of His will being done here on earth. Ask for His will to be done in your situations each and every single day. Live an example of not holding sin against others because He doesn't hold it against you. And finally, ask that God keep you from giving in to whatever Satan is offering you in a situation so you can continue to live blameless and within righteousness. Okay, so yes, what they are describing here is somewhat what I broke down when it comes to the Lord's Prayer. They showed a lot of text references here, so what we're going to do is what we did with effective prayer number 4. We are going to do a video each for A through E. And every day I'm going to relate it back to the Lord's Prayer because like Jesus said, we should pray like this. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to stretch this out. But that's all I have for you today. The Lord wants us to. We will see each other again. And then we will continue to seek the good news of the Holy Spirit together. I love y'all. Shalom.